Let's learn science from Stranger Things.
Okay, no spoilers. This is literally a background prop that's on screen for like half a second, but I'm hyperfixating, so come with me.
Okay, wait. There it is.
This is a codon chart or a codon table, and it lets you read DNA. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. DNA is instructions to make proteins, and proteins are tools that your cells use to do their jobs. At the chemical level, your DNA is made up of these 4 letters, A, C, G, and T, and each cluster of 3 subsequent letters is a codon, or a step in the instructions. The order of the codons dictates the order in which these different pieces get added to the protein, which dictates what shape it becomes, which dictates what job it can do. So say you've got a gene that starts like this. This first cluster of 3 is ATG, so let's go to the chart.
Okay, so we start in the middle with our first letter A, step out to the second ring for the second letter, which is T. When the DNA instructions get printed out, all the T's get changed to U's, don't worry about it. And then the final letter, outermost ring, is a G. So the first amino acid in our protein is a methionine.
So there you go. Now you can read a codon chart. And this enables scientists to look at sequences of DNA and figure out, to a certain extent, what their protein products are going to look like and how they're going to behave. And it also lets them look at a DNA mutation and predict how bad it's going to be. So say you have a person who's sick and you look at their DNA and you find out that they have a mutation in a gene that changes one of their codons from a GGG to an AGG. That's going to change the amino acid from a glycine, which looks like this, to an arginine, which looks like this. These are very different amino acids with very different properties that are capable of doing very different things. If you swap one out for another when you're building a protein, that protein is probably not going to work, which means the cells can't use it as a tool to do their jobs, so that's probably what's making this person sick. However, you may notice that changing a codon from a GGG to a GGA actually does nothing, because both of those codons call for a glycine. This is something called degeneracy, which I've always thought was a little bit harsh, and that kind of unnoticeable change is called a silent mutation, which I've always thought was very cool. So there you go, and now you don't have to watch the final season of Stranger Things. You're welcome.